Hey guys and gals and everyone else, good day to you. We are here inside of a 2013 silver in color Chevrolet Silverado, and the customer brought it to us today, and he said please replace my oil pressure sending unit because his oil pressure gauge is inoperative and does not work. He does not want it diagnosed. He just said just change the sender, and that's what we're gonna do. He doesn't want to diagnose that right there either, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna document the codes, but that's gonna be about it. So stay tuned. We're pulling off the intake manifold on this 4.8 liter baby V8, and this bad boy's lifted, so I had to make myself a stool to stand on, or a little bit of a ladder. All right, let's get the cover off. Whole intake's got to come off of here. The sender's in the back, on the back of the engine block. Oh, too much loosening. That's okay. Yeah, Monday. Get rid of that. Okay. Clear. Okay. Pretty easy on this one. We just get all the miscellaneous wire connectors off this intake, loosen up the wiring harnesses. Got to pull the fuel lines and the evap lines off, and then the intake's held down with about 8 to 10 bolts, I think 6 per side, 12, 5 or something like that. We'll count them later. I like to get the hardest stuff first. That way it gets easier as I go along. Come on out of there. Wow, that's stubborn. There we go. The injectors and the fuel rail are going to stay on the intake. Get this connector out of the way. It's obstructing my fingies. There we go. 2 more to go.
Airport planning to do that.
if you stand here and hurry people off your shit. Again, I'll get this plug out of the way too. And one more injector on this side. Got it. I'll pull this wiring harness aside. That's the evap purge solenoid. We'll unplug that. And I guess I'll go ahead and unplug these coils from their main harness just to free up the actual harness itself so I can move it around easier. Let's get this evap line off. Without breaking anything. That's always the task. I'm afraid I'm gonna break that connector. So instead I'll just take the purge solenoid off of its bracket and leave it attached. I got this to slide free from its bracket by bending this little tab outwards. And now that it's free, I'm just gonna go ahead and bend it back so it can re-clip when I install it when I'm finished. Now it's time to disconnect this fuel line. Fuel lines do require a disconnect tool. This slips over the line and releases clips inside of this housing. So, slide it over, push it in, wiggle back, pull forward on the line, wiggle it again, and then push the whole assembly away. And we'll just tuck that aside over here out of the way. And it comes right back. Straight. All right, let's move over to the passenger side. We'll pull the same things apart and do it again. This side has a little more clearance, so this should be easier. But again, I'm gonna fuel injectors off first. Get some more clearance. I'll move these connectors out of the way. Stay. All right. Okay, now I just gotta pull what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 8mm bolts. little more on this side. Okay, let's get the other side, and we good. Longer one. This shop has an awesome DJ most of the time. I was getting kind of burnt out on the generic classic rock shop music. I think that's all of them. Yep, the intake's loose. Let's back up and pull it out. Wiring harness will stay. We'll just snip this up and out. Up it goes. Mind your plasticky bits, you don't want to break them. All right, check out this nasty in here. Look at all that. That's pretty filthy. Okay. I'll blow all this stuff out of here. And then we can pull that sender, which is this guy right back here. Swap that out, slap the intake back in, and this guy is ready to roll. I do not want debris to get into these intake runners. Special sockets required for these sending units. Oh, that one's tight. Come on. There it is. So there was a bulletin on these where engine sludge would make its way up into the sender and cause a restriction. The update requires you to install a screen in here before the sender goes in. Got my new one. It's a car crap part. Let's see what's in the box. Okay, got the new sender. Looks good. Connectors look the same. And here's the screen that I mentioned. All right, I'll just drop that guy in. There. And then I can install the new pressure sensor. I think I have it upside down. Let's flip it, try it again. Maybe not. Oh, that's weird. All right, this is interesting. Either way I put this in, it doesn't seem to want to seat down fully. I don't want to force it because we are dealing with the oil system. So I'm gonna make a judgment call here and omit this little screen thing. Because if the shoe doesn't fit, throw it in the trash. Perhaps this was used on a different model intake that screen does fit, but it does not seem to fit in this one. Okay, click. Okay, let's blow out these intake runners and get this manifold installed. More crud came out. Let's go back in there, intake. Nice and easy. First things first, let's get this wiring harness back up where it's supposed to be. Right there. Everything's in position. I'm gonna go ahead and bolt this down. As usual, I'm just gonna get these started. I'm not gonna apply torque until they're all threaded in. That's the last one. I'm going to start to apply torque now. I'm going to do a crisscross pattern, one side to the other, next, 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 and so on. And these will stop when they bottom out, and I just give them about an eighth of a turn, and that's going to give me the torque spec of, I believe it's like 21 foot-pounds. I better check that before you boys shred me in the comment section. Okay, that was way off. It's 44 inch-pounds, so let me recalibrate my wrist and elbow for inch-pounds, and we're gonna move forward. .44 inch-pounds, click. 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 One more in the back. Click. Okay, let's get everything hooked back up. And the fuel line next with its clip. Alright, I'm going to throw this purge solenoid back on. Get the hose back. Oh, wait. I might need to route that under the wiring harness. No, that's right. Okay. There, a better view. Okay. And I'll get the injectors plugged back in. Let go. Again, I like to start from the hard one. Where's that third one? There it is. For the purge solenoid. know, I've got most of these committed to memory. If you get lost or afraid you're gonna get lost if you're doing this job, take different colored Sharpies and just mark between the two connectors, or label things, you know, 1 through 4, or however you want to do it, just to remind yourself where things go. Or take pictures with your phone, then you can go back and check later if you get a little stuck or lost. And I got one more injector, that's that one. Okay, that's this side installed, except for this brake booster pressure sensor connector. There we go. Hear the click when I brought it up to torque spec. Click. Okay, let's rinse and repeat on the passenger side. Okay, everybody's plugged in. Safety clips are reconnected, fuel lines are on, vacuum lines are on. Almost done. That always gets forgotten by people. It'll cause a mass airflow trouble code if you forget. This is also set to low power, set its own torque mode. Okay, got the component changed. Let's see if it solves their problem. What do you guys think? Jump down into comment land and let me know real quick before I hit this key. I'll wait. Okay, key on. Let's see what happens. Oh no! Customer and Google misdiagnosis. Okay, it looks like that was not the problem. Ruh-roh. Okay. My buddy in the shop's using my little top Don tool from Chinesium land, so I pulled my code reader. I'm not doing any diag. I just want to find what the code is, just to document it. And looks like, huh, there we go. It must be from the pressure sensor, P0523. I don't know if you guys can see that. It says engine oil pressure sensor switch circuit high. Let's see what the next one is. 521, engine oil pressure switch performance. Next. Next, please. Okay, yep, 523 and 521. All set. Okay, we got to call this dude back and see if he wants me to proceed with actually diagnosing this failed Google diagnostic attempt, or what he wants to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and back this thing out and park it for now, because I've got a couple other things I need to get started on. So I hope you enjoyed the show so far. I'm gonna go ahead and end this one right here. If he decides he wants to have me do any diag work on that oil pressure issue, then I will I'll make a follow-up video. So until then, again, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. And this, my friends, is exactly why shops do not like to install customer suggested parts without a proper diagnostic, because it puts everybody into a bad spot.